Welcome class to your video for Alien Invasion, Ending the Game, pages 272 through 278. So I'm going to start just with the functionality of this section. So this is version 7. And so this is where we're going to end the game by the aliens colliding with the ship. So you can test it in multiple ways. So I'm going to go ahead and run another test and maybe shoot some out of the air, but just ultimately getting hit. Okay, and that 3 times is based on what you have in your settings file. So whatever you have this ship limit to is going to be how many ships you're going to go through. So you can mess around with the settings of alien speed and the fleet drop speed to speed up your testing. That is totally your option. So just some things that I want to go through. Make sure that when you are in your book, that when it says to test, that you're going ahead and testing the functionality that is supposed to be at that particular point. So for example, the very first time that we go ahead and test ending the game is page 275. Okay, so it says run the game, shoot a few aliens, and let an alien hit the ship. The game should pause, and a new fleet should appear with the ship centered at the bottom of the screen again. So that'll be the first test that you go through after you've coded about 3 or 4 pages. Okay, and then page 276, just want to point out the indentation of the update aliens function. So make sure that this self statement here, which is calling check aliens bottom, is not part of the if statement. It is outside of the if statement, so lining up with the if statement. Okay, another thing that you want to look for when you are testing is in the ship hit function. Okay, if the game doesn't end, make sure that you go ahead and look at here. So I have actually if self.stats.ship_left greater than 1. Okay, if I have 0 here, it is going to cycle through 4 times. So you either can leave this as 0 and then change the settings here to 2 for ship limit. Okay, or you can adjust this to 1. Okay, that's if the game doesn't end. You want to check your code here, and then you also want to make sure that in this particular section right here that all of these are indented correctly. So the if, and then there's a series of statements that belong to the if, and then the else. There is one statement. If you get a black screen, you're going to go to Run Game. Okay, so the area that runs the entire program, right? So Run Game, and you want to make sure that it's indented correctly like this. Okay, so if you get that black screen, check the indentation here. Specifically, if this one is part of this if statement right here, you're probably going to get that black screen. Okay, so if you have any questions on this section, as always, please let me know. Thank you.